Well, if you've seen my last video for my Pillage project, you may well remember that I previously had discussed about doing some sub-Roman Britain stuff and trying to design some armies for it. Well, it seems that Guillermo and the guys over at Victrix have beaten me to it, and they have recently released a late antiquity expansion supplement for free. Well then, with that in mind, I had to paint up some more models. Let's show you what I've been working on. Well, I needed to, of course, expand my Early Saxons. And if anybody has seen my last video and knows anything about Pillage, you will know that I've previously done an awful lot of fully armoured guys, a chieftain, a banner bearer, and some somewhat armoured guys, a couple of archers, and a slinger. And one thing that I was distinctly lacking, having made any of, was completely unarmoured guys. So no armour, no shield, no anything, because for Pillage, helmets do not count. And so that is where my focus has been. Because I have played a few games of Pillage now, and to be perfectly honest, there have definitely been a few points where I wish that, you know what, let's just drop a couple of points, not give these guys some armour, and, you know, fit in an extra guy onto my force. And I haven't been able to do that. The lowest I've been able to go down to was somewhat armoured, which is a little bit of a problem sometimes, but that's what I'm aiming to try and fix with these. So these are 4 guys with hand weapons, and then 4 guys with spears, all of them without any armour whatsoever. For the painting, I have tried to keep it really simple. The aim of the game on these models is to get them on the table and get playing with them. So they are primarily contrast paint with a wash to darken down some of the deepest recesses, specifically a marine juice wash from Sonic Sledgehammer. Anybody has ever checked out his video? If you haven't, definitely go and do it. It's a great universal wash that works absolutely brilliantly for just get it on there, sinks into the recesses, perfect. And then a little bit of highlight as well, particularly on things like the skin to pick that out. In terms of colours for these, I've tried to think of, you know, everything has got at least some form of brown or cream on it, because, well, it's cheap, it's just, you know, whatever colour the fabric pretty much is in is just what you leave it at, sort of thing. These are not the richest of the rich in a society of incredibly wealthy people. These are the lowest guys, probably farmers, defending, you know, their homeland by just picking up whatever weapon they've got to hand, sort of thing. And so they've gone for natural colours that the fabrics would have been, so that's your greens and your browns. Red, I know, has always been a relatively cheap and easy dye to get hold of, particularly in the, you know, Western Europe. And blue, well, I know that in Britain there has been blue warriors, ward, and all that sort of stuff for thousands of years. Again, blue, I imagine, not a too difficult colour to get, and I have seen many reenactors for Saxons that have at least one person who seems to be in blue, and quite a light blue as well. This is maybe a little bit darker blue for these guys, but that always does seem to be represented, so I've also represented it here as well. So in-game, I do expect these to be really useful. Like I said, they are going to bulk out my forces. In particular as well, I am really excited because, as I mentioned in the intro, Guillermo has released a new supplement for the game. It's a free downloadable PDF, well worth picking up if you have any interest in Pillage, and it is perfect for the exact era that I want to be representing. So he's already got your Early Saxons, like these guys, which is exactly what we want. It also has sub-Roman Britain, which is great. That's the next faction that I was actually thinking of collecting anyway. It's the Picts, which I think, yeah, great. I will likely want some Picts or some Scots at some point. I would have loved to see some more traditional Irish. That would have been pretty cool, and then I could have literally done a campaign or something around the British Isles, which I would love to do. But okay, that's fine, because he has also done stuff for mainland Europe with the Western and Eastern Roman Empire stuff. He's also done some Huns and some Franks and Visigoths and things like that. So, you know, he has actually really covered the breadth of Europe, which is impressive for a free PDF download. Like I say, definitely worth going and checking out if you haven't. So this is what I've been working on for the Force, and I think pretty much at this point my Saxons are there or thereabouts, at least as far as I need to go for the minute. I think maybe half a dozen at most ranged guys might be nice, you know, a couple of somewhat armoured archers, a couple more unarmoured guys, just to round out the force. Really, I am in territory now of not, you know, not just getting whatever, what I'm going to need. Basically, it's what I want, what I might want for a game sometimes, but not all the time. That's kind of the territory that I'm in at the minute for these. And of course, if you do want to see me do the sub-Romans and then Romano-British, I should perhaps say, and then maybe do some battle reports, do be sure, hit the subscribe button down below. Has been a bit of a quick video today, but you know, it's Saxons in cloth. How much can you really be shown? And so, hope you enjoyed it anyway. Do be sure to let me know, are you excited for Pillage? Have you played any games yet? And what about this new late antiquity supplement? Have you had a look at it? What are your thoughts? As always, let me know. I'll be down in the comments below. But until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Brett here, and I'll see you in the next video.